Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, and thank you for joining me. And yes, after a week's absence, I have returned. Now, don't take this the wrong way. It wasn't that I said in my last video I wanted a simple life, and so henceforth I put down all my tools and just took myself off to have a simple life and thought, sod everybody else, I'm off. If only it had been that easy. Nothing would be further from the truth as your humble servant here trying to serve you, except the lovely Julia and I have been struck down by some vile illness which has kept us bedbound most of Christmas, and we've had to say goodbye to all the little things that we had planned and people that we were going to visit and things like that. Unfortunately, we've actually been more intimately connected with the bedclothes and the pillows and tissues and suckers and all those sort of things than anyone particularly would want to do. Yes, we've been ill. And as a result of that, of course, I missed out saying to everybody, Merry Christmas! It all seems a little bit late now, doesn't it? Because you've had your Christmas and you're anticipating the new year. 2025, what will that bring? Well, I was hoping to do some ideas on what 2025 was going to bring and present to you as sort of an idea of predictions of things that might happen. However, I haven't had a chance to do anything other than try and get ourselves well. Now, I do want to say a big thank you to everybody who has been in touch and said, Richard, I thought you died. You don't normally not put out content. What happened to you? And no, sorry to alert to you that I haven't died. I'm still here and we're still battling our way back. But I tell you one thing, it has actually been very nice over the Christmas period not to be thinking, golly, I wonder what's going on in the world. What dastardly plan has the dark forces got? What awful people are up there in the sky spraying? What's in the water? What's in the mist rolling in on those hills and vales? What evil is about to come out of the sea and take us over? It's been very nice, in fact, to be a little self-indulgent and just say, sod off all of you dark forces for a while. I'm not even going to be bothered. I cannot be bothered. You can come and take me in the middle of the night if you so wish. I cannot be bothered to worry about it, for fear now has been banished. And it's been lovely not to think about those things for a bit. So I want to say a big thank you to those people who have been in touch and sent well wishes and have been very kind and sent Christmas cards and all those sort of things that people have been. And I really, really appreciate it. Julia and I have sat down there with a great big bag from the post office. I don't even know now that the Royal Mail has been sold, whether it is really from the post office or where it's from. Who knows who's sending this stuff? But anyway, we were sitting there with a massive great big bag going, oh, how lovely, that's from so and so, and this is from so and so else, and so on and so forth, if you get my meaning. And we were very thrilled, so that was very nice. And I also want to say a big thank you to all those people who have sent donations. Do you know, we have been now demonetized, whatever you want to call it, for 4 or 5 months. 4 or 5 months, and we've still managed to keep this channel going, much to the chagrin of those that would rather we didn't. But here we are, putting out the content that we think is important to share with people, and it must be important because 250,000 subscribers have come along. Yes, we managed to, I don't know when we managed to actually do that. I'm not a number counter, but we did notice that it's nearly 250,001, I think it is, or 251,000. Well, anyway, it's a huge number of people who have been supporting the show. And those that have been sending in money, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Please continue to do that because it's the only way we can keep the show going. Now, I think there are going to be changes next year in the show and what we do. I think after 2 years of every day doing interviews and every day doing monologues, sounded a bit weird then, didn't it? We probably needs to be some sort of change. Otherwise, we're just rolling around more of the same and nothing actually ever changes. And I did hint at a potential live show, but I don't know. I haven't had a chance to think about that. I've been too busy retching up into buckets. to worry about what the show's going to have, but it will come to some new changes, I am sure. And also, of course, Julia and I, same old trope, we are looking for the right piece of land. And we were supposed to be going off over the last couple of days to look at some land. But no, we looked at the bottom of buckets instead. And it's very pleasant buckets, I can tell you, until you start filling them. So big thank you to that. And I also want to say to those people who've been in touch during the Christmas period and sent emails that may be vitally important to you, but when you're ill, I have to say they have less vital level of importance to us. I'm afraid if you have emailed, I haven't had a chance really to look at them. It's just been too much, as you can imagine. And so I would ask you, if you feel that it is really important, then you email again, perhaps in February, because I'm just not going to get back to all of those emails. And in many ways, it would be nice to start the new year, the slate clean, and starting again. So unless it's actually, desperate situations that only I am the only one who seems to have the knowledge, then yes, try again. But I can't guarantee it until January rolls round. And January is rolling round very soon. So I may well manage to get another video out before the end of this year and wish you a happy new year, as I failed to do a happy Christmas. But as you can see, I'm not quite my full 100%. Don't let that worry you. I thought I'd better drag myself out of the depths of hell just so that I can reassure you that I am actually still alive. And so is the lovely Julia sitting over there, even though I sound a little hoarse and what have you. Why the long face, you might say. Feeling a little hoarse, so never mind. That's another bad cracker joke from the Christmas events that we haven't managed to attend to this Christmas because we've been looking at the bottoms of buckets. Well, actually, to be honest with you, the body has been purging something. I don't know what it is, but we haven't actually had diarrhea or indeed vomiting. So you'd be pleased to know that. And I dare say that many other people have had some other severe stuff. There seems to be a lot of it about. But it did give Julia and I a nice chance to pick up Dawn Lester's book with David Parker on everything you know about illness is wrong, what really makes you ill, as we realised once again that the old viruses, that old chestnut, is something that is a big myth like man-made global warming. Anyway, I'm clinging onto this table talking to you because it feels like we're talking to old chums again, but I better let you get on because I may say something which is completely and utterly rubbish. I haven't really got my 101 brain cells in the correct order. They are a bit like Newton's balls, bouncing across like this, like that. Julia has just gone like this, and she's saying, "Get off, you old ham."
Where's the shepherd's crook?
Yeah, she's looking for the shepherd's crook now, ladies and gentlemen. I better go. But anyway, listen, the sense of humour is coming back. I am attempting to write a book. More on that in the future. But until the next episode of this rather crazy, somewhat idiotic fool who's dragged himself from the depths of, thank you for watching and take care. Look after yourself. And I hope at some point in this message there has been a wry smile cracked, because there's been sod all else in our Christmas this year. However, we do look forward to the new one. Till then, from the lovely Julia and I, toodle pip, take care, look after yourself, and Merry Christmas. May as well have wished somebody some of it. Know what I mean? Bye.